Welcome to EVS class. Hope you all are fine and safe at home. Today we are going to learn chapter 18, Travel and Money. In this class we will learn different landforms in detail. We use different means of transport to travel from one place to another. We can see different landforms when we travel from one place to another. Do you know what are landforms? Landforms are natural, geographical, or physical features on the Earth's surface. The different landforms are mountains, plains, plateaus, islands, and deserts. Now let us learn these landforms one by one. First one is mountains. Mountains are places that are higher than the land surrounding them. The tips of mountains are called peaks. Mount Everest is the highest mountain peak in the world. It is located in the Himalayas in Nepal. In India, people go to hill stations during summer. Can you say some hill stations? Leh, Shimla, Mussoorie, and Darjeeling are some of the hill stations in the Himalayas. The mountainous areas are thickly forested, and the climate in mountainous areas is cold almost the whole year. So the people living in these areas wear woolen clothes to protect them from cold. And people drink a lot of hot beverages such as tea to keep warm. Very few people live in mountainous areas as compared to the plains because of the climate. And there are fewer towns and cities. And transport is not well developed here. Different languages are spoken in different cities in the Himalayas, such as Ladakhi in Ladakh, Pahari in Himachal Pradesh, and Gorkha in Darjeeling. Next landform is plains. Plains are long stretches of flat land that are formed from the sediments deposited by rivers. In the northern plains of India, the climate is hot in summer, wet in the monsoon season, and cool in winter. People in the northern plains grow and eat rice, wheat, millets, and pulses, along with all kinds of fruits and vegetables. Hindi is the main language spoken in the northern plains of India, and people visit places such as Agra, Varanasi, Mathura, etc., which lie in the northern plains. Besides the northern plains, India has two plains along its coast. They are Eastern Coastal Plains and the Western Coastal Plains. A very large number of people live in the plains because the land is very fertile and good for the cultivation of crops. Availability of water through the rivers and rainfall helps in growing the crops. The road and rail transport is well developed in plains. So many towns and cities are located here. Next landform is plateaus. A plateau is a stretch of flat land that rises above the plains. In India, the Deccan Plateau occupies most parts in the southern half of the country. Parts of Karnataka, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, and Andhra Pradesh are located in the Deccan Plateau. A variety of languages such as Kannada, Marathi, Tamil, and Telugu is spoken from state to state. Each state has its specialities in food and traditional clothing. The climate in Maharashtra, which lie in the plateau region, is hot all through the year, and this region gets plenty of rainfall. So, cotton, millets, and pulses are the main crops grown here, and many mineral resources are also found here. The Tibetan Plateau in the Himalayas is the highest plateau in the world. It is known as the roof of the world. Next landform is islands. What are islands? Islands are those lands that are surrounded by water on all sides. There are two main groups of islands in India. The Andaman and Nicobar Islands are the largest group of islands in the Bay of Bengal and the Indian Ocean. These are volcanic islands, and many parts of these islands are covered with thick forest and grasslands. These islands have a low population, and people here mainly speak Bengali. The Lakshadweep, Amindivi, and Minicoy Islands are the islands in the Arabian Sea. And these are coral islands. Malayalam is the main language spoken here. Very few people live in the islands. Fishing is the main activity of the people, along with farming and coconut cultivation. Next landform is deserts. A desert is a large area of land that has a hot and dry climate. Western Rajasthan and a small part of northern Gujarat comprise the Great Indian Desert or Thar Desert. It lies to the west of the Aravalli Mountains, which are the oldest mountains in India. There are several salt lakes here, such as the Sambar Lake, from where salt is obtained, and Luni is the only river that flows here during the rainy season. A lot of people in the desert are nomads. Who are nomads? People who move from one place to another with their animals are called nomads. And people in Rajasthan speak Marwari and Hindi. I hope you understood about these landforms.